Hi, it's Antarctic Life. Antarctic Life is O21's show about a future life in Antarctica that we can experience now by thinking of ideas, far-ranging futuristic ideas that apply in, say, 5, 10 generations from now or more in Antarctica, where people will live like people live in Chicago or Paris or New Delhi. Well, we'll live in Antarctica and then we'll go see the rest of everything because it'll be more efficient and it'll be more pleasant for us and the planet, us being Earthlings. But let's say there was a monetary crisis in Antarctica. There wasn't enough money for certain activities. Well, so I wonder what those activities would be. Say, if there was a global economy in which everyone deserved to exist, so in order to have a sane economy, everyone had money, and you got more money if you did something that the economy said was a good idea. So you got paid for that. I've got one I'll try to find. It's a YouTube I sent out, a video I sent out, in which there was wine, and then there was how much you get paid to deactivate a nuclear power plant. So I had a little picture of a bottle of wine. So we'll kind of make it a green bottle. There was a little picture of a bottle of wine, and then there was a picture of the nuclear power plant tower. So you could get a job. Say you liked wine, you could get a job. They were having trouble getting people because they could not afford the company. Well, the company that owned it, well, it would cost too much to deactivate. So I'm thinking, well, what is deactivating the nuclear power plant? I think people go in and then they come out, and then before they die, somebody else goes in and moves something a little bit. And I guess because it's also up. And then if you really liked wine, you could work at deactivating this nuclear power plant, and then you could take your radioactive body over, and with your last radioactive big greedy grasp of your hand, presto bingo, you get a $100 bottle of wine. Well, anyway, Antarctic Life. Today's episode. Money crisis in Antarctica. Say, you call it Attica. And Dog Day Afternoon, this guy said, Attica, Attica. That was a place that where you could get sent. The government had enough money to send you there. That's another story. Okay, now so nuclear power plant, clean it up, and then go get yourself a bottle of wine. Okay. Well, some people might say you might want the wine first, and then have a nice cup of coffee, a good hangover, and decide to skip the nuclear power plant. But someone is going to have to deprogram those nuclear power plants. How to do that maybe later on Antarctic Life O21. Oh, and remember, it's an economic crisis. So can you imagine being someplace where up until then there was always enough money for you because you deserved to exist? I mean, congratulations, you got your high school diploma. I got this idea that high school students should be building really groovy apartments for themselves when they're in high school, so when they get their diploma they can go, see ya! Inexpensive ones too, ones they can afford. Small, really well ventilated apartments. Antarctic Life O21.